Welcome to the Bagel Cheez Boyz Podcast with your host, Tate, and co-host, Julian, with co-host, Benny, and sometimes even special guests. So welcome to the best podcast on the internet. This is episode 1.
Yeah, and we have everyone here.
Yeah.
Benny, Julian,
and
Tate. We
and
got
Shrek.
everyone here.
We got
Shrek.
Mr. Shrek.
Mr.
Yeah.
Today,
I'm
we are
Shrek.
doing the Endgame
Endgame.
review. Also, click off now if you
Haven't seen it.
Yeah,
Massive
because this
spoiler
is going to
There
be
will.
massive
It's just
spoiler.
the whole movie.
And
We're
before,
talking about the whole
this
movie.
episode's kind of going to be long, so I assume you're not going to watch the whole thing. So just, go subscribe and like and
Do
yeah.
all that cool stuff.
yeah.
Okay.
Shrek.
Hit that
Okay.
notification bell.
Ding ding ding.
Weird.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
let's-
By the way, I'm Julian.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
we never actually.
Okay, so this is
Hey,
Julian. You
Yeah.
can't see him or anything.
This is
Exactly.
Julian. He is alive.
Yeah.
Okay, Julian, how did you think of Endgame?
Endgame.
Don't talk about it. Don't no spoilers right now, but
Yeah.
just like talk or rate it on 1
okay.
to 10.
So like, Endgame was good. Like great. It was really good. See, like it was only the third Marvel movie I've seen.
Okay.
Yeah. So
besides-
Julian doesn't understand it all.
I've seen Infinity War and Ant-Man and the Wasp. I mean, the only one that kind of helps it is like Infinity War. Ant-Man and Wasp helps a little bit to the story.
Yeah.
Especially like the quantum stuff.
The quantum, yeah, definitely the quantum.
Okay, we're starting the spoilers now.
Yeah. There's a quantum thing.
Yeah, it's a lot
Also,
of time jumping.
you wouldn't. Okay, starting the spoilers. You wouldn't understand also when they go back in time to certain places. You don't know where that is. I guess.
Yeah.
Like that must have been confusing. But okay, so let's talk about the beginning of the movie. So the movie starts off with Hawkeye at a picnic, and I almost cried.
I actually thought it was a commercial until like the dust happened. I actually thought it was still a commercial.
Oh, 'cause
Yeah,
you
because
haven't
he
even-
hasn't even seen Hawkeye.
You haven't even seen the first Avengers.
Yeah,
so
so
you
he
don't
doesn't
even
know who
Yeah, I
Hawkeye
don't
is.
know
Okay.
who Hawkeye was.
Yeah, so Julian thought it was an ad. So, but it wasn't, and I got
And then I saw
so
the snap,
sad.
and then
It
I saw
was
the
sad.
dust, and I was just like, "Oh, it's the movie."
Yeah,
Yeah.
And, okay, and that part was sad. I didn't
was
cry,
sad.
but I was sad.
I just noticed, I was like, "Oh."
But like
God.
everyone knew it was coming, kind of, because they were like having a nice day.
Yeah.
And we knew he was gonna
Yeah.
turn into Ronin, which is kind of a depressed Hawkeye,
Yeah.
pretty much. That's also like a samurai kind of thing.
Yeah.
But,
I don't like Ronan. He's
I don't.
annoying.
He's.
he just becomes an assassin. To
Most
random Japanese
people hate Hawkeye so much. Like he's the worst. I don't mind him. He's pretty cool.
I don't mind Hawkeye.
Yeah,
I
I'm not
think-
I don't mind Hawkeye. The worst character in Avengers Endgame, for my opinion, was. I'll tell you it later.
I mean, we can discuss now.
Okay.
No, let's go through the movie and
And
then
then I'll-
once
Okay,
I
yeah,
mention
yeah,
it.
yeah.
and
And
then
then
I'll
we'll
say-
discuss things.
Okay, so it starts off with Hawkeye, and then after that, it's Captain Marvel saving Iron Man and Nebula.
No, not yet. Iron Man is like doing his Captain Log, so you think he's gonna
Oh,
die.
yeah, they were just in the spaceship, and then he saves him. She saves him,
Uh-huh.
and then and then they get back to Earth, and then they're like, "Let's go get this son of a bitch," because they find out where he is because
Yeah,
he used the
because
stones
Nebula.
again.
Because Nebula.
Yeah, no, because also they knew
That he
he used the
again.
stones again because there's like the radio waves and stuff.
Yeah.
And then so they're like, let's go get this son of a bitch. And then so they like go get that son of a bitch.
Okay, but
And then-
that's enough.
Wait, okay.
And then they kill him.
And then wait, they go to his farm. He's like having a nice day, sipping on his tea. And then
He doesn't
Sip
have
on
tea.
He doesn't have tea,
Okay,
Betty. Quit
well,
giving lies.
He doesn't have liquid. He drinks air.
oh, my favorite. Yeah. So and then they like bust in, and then he tells
Bust
them,
down,
I
Tatiana.
did. Yeah. So then he's like, I destroyed them. They don't believe him, but Nebula's like, yeah, he's not lying. And then and then Thor gone for the head.
And
If
then
you know what I mean.
was just like, and then he's dead.
And I was just like, what? This doesn't make any
how's
sense.
the rest of the movie gonna
I
happen?
was so confused.
I thought it was just like, all right, well, that's the movie.
I thought it would be like, I thought it would kind of be like, what if we did this?
yeah,
What
I
would
thought it
happen?
was gonna be like a dream.
And then
Yeah.
I
so
thought
like,
it was gonna be like Iron Man's dream.
or like
and then,
Thor's
and
dream
then
or
a
something.
5-year time jump happened.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which it was kind of cool. And so yeah, the 5-year thing happens, and it starts off with Black Widow.
It
Remember?
does, yes.
With Black
Yeah.
Widow, and
Uh-huh.
she's in her office, and
She's talking to
to
Rocket and Nebula
and War Machine
and Captain
Rhodey.
Marvel
Yeah,
and the girl
Captain
from...
Marvel got a haircut.
Yes.
Shuri too.
Yes, and
Yeah.
Shuri.
So, they're talking, and like Steve comes in, and then
Steve Wilkos.
Steve Rogers.
Yeah.
Wilkos.
And then
Mr. Rogers.
and not much happens there, and then it goes to the van, if you know what I mean, Ant-Man's van.
Oh,
in
yeah,
that
Ant-Man
storage
van.
unit kind of thing, and then I didn't like this part. And then a rat just like steps on
Yeah,
the
that
button.
I thought that was dumb.
Yeah, like why? Like wouldn't it be dead or something?
And
like,
then Paul Rudd
the-
pops up and he's just like, oh!
Yeah, because it was only 5
hours for him.
So he was like,
Because of the quantum.
I'm confused, and
And then-
then so he
And he sees like San Francisco is like super run down. He's just like, and he was like, "Kid, tell me what happens." And
he
like,
just kind of runs
and
away.
then he sees everybody in this like weird like sort of.
And
like,
there's like these
land-
pillars with everyone's name that got
the-
snapped, at least in
San Francisco.
Oh, yeah, same thing.
But then he also sees his name.
Yeah, he
which
does
is-
also see his name.
Yeah, because
But
and
they
then
never
he's
really
like
come back.
because he's looking to make sure Cassie didn't die.
Yeah.
And then after he goes to his house and he sees Cassie like that must be confusing, like
Yeah,
And
because
then
she's
she's, like,
all
older.
grown up.
yeah. Yeah. And then they kind of talk, and then he like goes to the Avengers HQ and like talks to him like, "Hey,
What
if we
happened?
do this thing, then afterwards he
What
talks
happened?
about what
And
happened."
then he just said, "We need to start finding a way that we can, since we can go back and kill Thanos
yeah, kind
before he got the stones."
Before
they
we
wanted
didn't
to
even
get
talk
the
about
stones. I said that.
You did.
Yeah, when is he gone for the head?
Okay.
When yeah.
No,
So-
you didn't say anything about him destroying the stones.
Yes, I did.
Yeah,
I said
he did.
Yeah, I did.
Anyways,
You're
And then we see my least favorite character in the movie, Professor Hulk.
Why do you hate
He-
him so much?
I don't hate him. I just like.
I hate Thor in this movie
I just
the
think
most
he was
out of
too,
everyone.
like,
Oh, yeah, Thor's
cringy,
kind
you know? He was just like, dab, kid.
Dave.
Yeah,
He
so
was-
it was weird.
Dave.
I got used
it
to
was
him.
like
I kind of
Hulk out.
Hulk
Yeah, I didn't like him that much. He wasn't my least favorite. Also, my least favorite was Thor.
Thor
So
was
we're talking about that in a
so
second.
dumb.
So
was weird,
after
though.
Ant-Man goes to the
It's Professor
wait,
Hulk and Thor for me.
yeah.
I
So
didn't
then,
hate
so
Professor Hulk.
yeah. So then they like start talking, and Ant-Man's like, "Let's use quantum physics, and we can end up going back in time." And then like then they go talk to Iron Man about it,
And he's like, nah.
and then he's like, "Nah." And also,
Oh, yeah, Iron
he
Man also-
introduced his new daughter Morgan. And she's
Morgan.
cute. She reminds me
Benny
of
has a
Lila.
crush on Morgan.
She reminds me of Lila.
You remind me of Lila.
Our
Okay.
viewers don't know who Lila is.
She's somebody.
She's my child.
Yep, Tate had a kid.
Mm-hmm.
Tate also had a kid in the 5-year time jump. Like,
Yeah.
in the middle of the movie theater, once the 5-year time jump happened, just like a random
Yep.
kid came up to Tate and she was just like, "Dad."
And I was like, yep.
That's
Yep, son.
Yeah. No. It was,
Yeah, so then Iron Man's like, "Nah, I'm not doing that." But then later that night,
He
he's
figures
like-
it out.
he figures it out, and then he's like, "Shit!" And then his daughter's behind him, and she's like, "Shit!" And then he's like, "No, no, 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 no!" And then
Bobby
like,
coined that word. Don't say it.
yeah, and then that was kind of funny. I liked Morgan a lot. She was like one of my favorites. Oh no, Tate, you said they didn't introduce any new characters. Morgan is a new character.
That doesn't really count.
Professor Hulk
She's
is a
not
new
gonna.
character.
No, that
It's
doesn't
not.
count.
That does not count. I mean, kind of,
It
but
kind of does. It's like a new form of Hulk.
yeah, same thing. You could say that
It's
about
like the
You
Hulk.
could say the same thing about Thor, though.
Yeah, it's like Game Boy Color.
Yeah.
It's like the same thing, but a little bit different. So then, Iron Man's like, the next day drives over to the Avengers HQ, and like, he's like, "I figured it out." And then so they start like doing this stuff, right?
No, before he goes to them, Hulk and Ant-Man and them try to do it, but they don't do it.
Oh yeah,
good.
but then they keep messing.
Yeah, they keep it
him
like
up.
Ant-Man.
By the way, we've all only seen this movie once, so we don't.
I'd like to see it a second time.
It was
It was
good.
good.
So yeah, after they try that, then Iron Man comes and he's like, "Yeah, you have to do this." And then they go assemble all the Avengers pretty much. So then they like go and they a Black Widow go and I forgot who goes. I think Cap goes with Black Widow to go find Hawkeye. Clint.
No, it's just her.
It's
It's
just
just
Black
Black Widow.
Yeah, and then to go find and then they go find Thor, which was and then they like
Thor was
and-
weird.
yeah.
Thor was the worst part of the movie. Okay,
Well, okay,
for
at the-
those of you who
at-
haven't seen the movie,
Thor gets a little chub.
Thor is fat now, and it's so annoying, and I want to murder him.
And
he
he also
has, like,
canonically
hawks and
plays
stuff.
Fortnite. It's canon that
Yeah.
Thor plays Fortnite.
And yeah, that's why you don't like him. Okay, and like Korg is playing, he's like, "Hey, this man called me a weenie."
I liked Korg until he played Fortnite.
Yeah. So yeah, that happened, and then they finally
it's
get
weird,
his
like-
Rocket's like, "We got beer on the ship," and he's like, "Yeah."
Okay, but
And then
another thing
they-
about Thor, it's like it makes him look really weird since they didn't add any fat to his face. It just his torso.
Yeah.
It just looks like really weird.
Yeah.
He's like super chill.
And he looks like the Big Lebowski. If any of you guys seen that.
Yes,
movie.
I have. They said something about that in the movie.
Yeah. Tony Stark called him Lebowski. Okay, so they decide to get all the Avengers, and they decide to split up, gang.
Oh
And
yeah.
see who gets which stones.
So like Cap and Iron Man were together, and
Cap,
Ant-Man.
Iron Man,
Ant-Man.
Ant-Man, and Hulk.
Yeah, they all
No,
went
no,
to
no.
New York,
Yeah, Hulk. They all
and
went
they
to
because there's 3 stones in New York.
2014 New York.
When the stuff happened, the
What,
alien
the
invasion.
Tesseract and...
When Loki
Nebula, War Machine.
and
Black Widow,
Hawkeye, they all went to get the one where you have to do the sacrifice on
the
the
Soul
mountain.
Stone, and then they
And
went
they
to
kinda
get
the
the
Power
Soul Stone.
Stone.
Yeah, and they kind of so like
No, the Soul Stone and the Reality Stone.
yeah, so Nebula and War Machine went to go get the Power Stone, and Clint and Black Widow or Natasha, they went to go get the Soul Stone, and then they
Rocket.
and then they
No.
Rocket and Hulk are on the team,
no.
and they went to go get the Reality.
no
Rocket
Hulk was
and
by
Thor.
himself.
Rocket and Thor.
Yeah,
went to
Hulk
go
too.
get the Reality Stone.
and then
whenever Thor.
yeah,
And then Hulk was on his own getting the Time Stone, and he meets the Ancient One, which is cool. I like that part because you get to see the battle in a different perspective, because you didn't know they fought in the battle, kind of, and it was cool.
it was very cool.
I liked it.
And then Hulk explains like it wouldn't mess up the timeline because as soon as we get it,
We put it back.
Yeah, we
put
put
it
him
back
back.
at the exact same time, and so she trusts him. And then they,
Because he says that, like, Doctor
Because
Strange did.
he said that.
Even though Doctor Strange isn't, Doctor Strange right now, but
he's just Doctor.
Stephen Strange.
Yes, he's Dr. Stephen Strange right now.
He's an actual doctor.
Yes, I mean he's always an actual doctor.
Yeah, but like he's like in surgery.
Yes.
So and then it's Captain America, Iron Man, and
Ant-Man.
Ant-Man. They went
No,
to
it was, all of them went to go get the Tesseract, which has,
in like
what stone is in the Tesseract again? The Mind Stone?
No,
Yeah.
the Tesseract is the
Mind Stone.
Space Stone.
Space Stone, yeah.
yeah.
So, they kind of split up and stuff, and I love the part when, Cap was fighting Cap. That was pretty
That was
cool.
weird.
I did like that.
And then
part.
they, like-
And he was
and
like
then
America's
I like-
ass.
America's ass.
Yeah, that was
I
kind of
liked that
funny.
part.
America's
Yeah,
ass.
so, and then, like, when he got on the elevator with, like, Hydra and, like,
Oh yeah, and he was
crossbones.
like, "Hail Hydra."
Yeah, he was like, "Yeah, Hydra." And they gave him the suitcase with Loki's scepter in it.
Mm-hmm.
And then, Iron Man...
Oh, but then they
and
found
then they
out,
messed up.
and they messed up greatly, and so
Loki got the Tesseract.
and those
Mhm.
and then they were just and then Ant-Man was like, "Well, guys, we can't do anything. We can't do anything. We can't go back. We only have one particle left."
And
to
then
get
Iron
us back
Man...
to the HQ.
So Iron Man decided to go back
Iron Man and
to his dad. Well, he
Not
went back to
same
his
thing.
dad before he was born, and they had a nice conversation, And he went to go get the Tesseract, and they had like
and then Captain America got the particles.
he saw Peggy,
Yes.
and he was like,
He was like, "I want to slurp you."
I want to slurp you, kid.
so they get the.
Oh, wait, then
They get more particles.
Oh yeah, and then Rocket and Thor are getting the thing out of Jane.
and then we got to talk
Oh, they get the
reality stuff.
Reality Stone out
It's
of
not
Jane.
a stone though; it's a liquid.
Whatever. It's called the Reality Stone. They get it out of Jane, and
That part was
And
kind
then
of weird.
Nebula-
and then Thor gets his hammer
So,
back.
Nebula-
Gets
Nebula-
Mjolnir back.
And Thor. So it's weird. Is
Nebula.
That,
What? Nebula and Thor were not.
the Nebula and War Machine.
Yeah.
Anyways, so they were at I forgot what the place was called.
The place from Guardians of the
Galaxy
Galaxy,
where the Power Stone is.
and
Yeah.
like when
And, but then
I love the part where
Where?
Star-Lord was dancing.
Come and Get You Love. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was good.
I love that song.
That was good. Okay,
Yeah.
I love that movie.
that movie.
You haven't seen it.
I know I heard really good things about it though, and I want to see it. I'm gonna see it soon.
Come and get your love.
Okay.
Okay.
But
Off-topic
also,
question, Tate.
all right. So
What?
but then also.
Off-topic burp.
But at the
Tate,
same
jeez.
time, past Nebula, Gamora, and Thanos are also looking for the stone.
And
Yes.
since Nebula is Nebula,
And they share the cloud.
yeah, so then, like, it pops up her trying to find the stones and stuff, and he's, like, confused, but he doesn't figure it out. He thought it
Because
was, like, a
Thor's not.
malfunction.
I mean, Thanos isn't smart.
Yeah.
Thanos is not. Wait, he's like really smart in Infinity War, but not smart right now.
Yeah.
ASMR break!
All right, that's enough. That's
Okay.
End of ASMR break.
Well, they get the power.
Yeah,
stone.
and then when
But only
Nebula's
War
about to
Machine
go
can
back,
It
only
doesn't
War
work.
Machine. It does work.
War Machine
But
goes back, but
he-
she like gets like a weird pain in her head,
Yeah,
and she couldn't.
because the vision
She didn't
thing.
sync up.
Got-
And Nebula Thanos and Nebula, like old Nebula, take the thing from new Nebula, and then they go back posing as Nebula.
Yeah, because she has that Iron Man thing,
Yeah.
the
It's
little.
very confusing.
It is very confusing.
Anyways, and then there's Black Widow and Hawkeye.
And then I cried during this part.
Why did you cry? Okay,
I
so
didn't cry
Black Widow
I
and
didn't cry-
Hawkeye were at the Soul Stone, and
I didn't
if
cry
you don't
during.
know,
I
about
didn't cry
the
during this
Soul
part, but I
Stone-
cried during a different part.
Yeah. Okay, so they went to go
I
get
cried
the.
2 times.
They went to go get the Soul Stone, and then
Red Skull told him, "Hey,
Red
you gotta
Skull
give
him,
a
you gotta
sacrifice."
give a sacrifice.
You gotta,
Hmm.
you gotta give a soul to get the soul.
Which
Yeah.
is kind of stupid because Nebula should have told them because she knew about it.
Nebula
Oh,
is like
yeah.
really weird in this movie.
I like Nebula.
So
And so,
they kind of get into a weird battle,
yeah, weird battle of trying to kill themselves.
and then Black Widow's talking.
No, Hawkeye jumped off the cliff and
But
And then
Black
Widow-
Widow hooked his belt onto the side of the mountain, and then
She died.
she jumped off.
And then Hawkeye
it
was
was so
just kind of
sad.
like, Hawkeye was just kind of like, see ya.
But I'm glad, kind of, that it wasn't Hawkeye because Hawkeye had like a family and stuff.
Yeah.
And then
Right.
so they all go back with the stones.
So they're all there, and then everything
Except for Natasha.
except for Natasha, and so they kind of make their own little gauntlet thingy.
Yeah,
Iron
and then
Man does. And then Thor tried.
No,
I mean,
and then
Hulk.
Hulk, jeez,
And then Hulk tries getting
his
in
whole
face,
like arm got
Which
like
also
really
happened to
burnt
Thanos.
up.
and he snapped.
He snapped.
and brought everyone
And he
back.
brought everyone back, but at the same time that
old Thanos.
at the same time that he snapped, old Nebula was like trying to bring Thanos' ship popped out of the quantum thing, and then he shot down the whole Avengers place.
Headquarters, and then it kind of gets into the best.
The
Fight
best
scene
battle of all
of time.
time.
Yeah.
It was like 40 minutes long, but it never got stale.
Like
So first, what happens? They hit it.
it
and
just
then
gets a ton of
Clint-
rain. Everything starts raining.
Hawkeye, he has the gauntlet, and he's like, "What do I do?" And then these
What do
aliens
I
start
do, my
chasing
lord?
him, and it was cool. And then he like, and it's like pretty much like a keep away from Thanos kind of thing.
But you skipped the whole part where
Oh yeah. So then
before
Iron Man.
that, Iron Man.
no, that's the first thing because
No.
remember, he gets
Oh,
Yeah.
once the thing breaks, he gets it and starts running.
yeah, and he starts running from the goons, and then Thor, Iron Man, and Captain America try to fight Thanos.
Just like
old
smacking him.
Thanos.
And then they say, Avengers.
No, that's
that was later. You're
Shut
an
up.
idiot.
Thanks, Tate.
Yeah, I know. So they were fighting for a while, and then Captain America was fighting for a while, and then he was like the only one left, and Thanos was just pounding on his shield, and it like almost broke.
It was broken in
But then
half.
Thanos
This was like everyone in the theater just
stood up and just screamed. Mjolnir was next to Captain America's foot.
And
He
then-
picked it up, and then he just started beating
Whooping
on
his
Thanos. And he was like, oh, I don't think I'm gonna win. So he was like, send in my army. And so he sent in all of the army from the original Avengers and from Infinity War. And they were just like, how are we gonna win? But then
And then I love this part because it was a flashback to Winter Soldier
Mhm.
when Falcon he like
on your left.
And then
everyone came back.
through the portals.
And then
portals.
and then eventually Spider-Man gets the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
And he's
that's
scared
skipping a while.
Yeah,
You're
that is
skipping a minute.
while.
Yeah,
So
so
they just
when
start
everyone,
goofing it out.
it's everyone from
And just
from
all the-
Asgard, everyone from Wakanda, and all the wizards from Doctor Strange.
And then Cap
of
finally
course the
goes,
Avengers.
Avengers,
Assemble!
And
And
that's
then
the
he
only time he
dies.
said it. And they just started whooping the bitches. And then and then they kind of
It's a whole
pass
pass
around
off
the stones. Yeah.
Yeah,
of the Infinity Gauntlet.
but Thanos is like, shoot the lasers out of my ship. And it was like, and the guy was like, well, that's gonna kill all of your people too. I don't care. So when he shot him out, Wong, my favorite character
Wong's
in Marvel,
He
he just made the shield above a bunch of people,
And
and,
then all the
all the
wizards-
other wizards were like, "Oh, this guy is cool. Let's do the same thing as him." And so everyone did it, and they were protected. But the other people, Thanos' people, didn't do that because they're not wizards. Obviously,
You're a wizard.
they're not
Wong.
cool as Wong.
You're a wizard, Thanos.
You're a wizard, Wong.
Wong.
But then Captain Marvel, she comes up and she just
Zoom,
flies
zoom.
straight through the ship and just
Thinking she
destroys
can be the hero
it.
after being missing for 2 hours.
I just don't like her haircut.
I don't like her haircut as much.
Her also the actor who plays her like
Brie Larson.
I don't like her
I like
that
her.
much.
I don't like Brie Larson.
I do.
No, but if you can see some of her interviews, it's like, is that a personal attack?
I don't
Much-
like her very
Yeah.
much.
And then they just start fighting some more
Yeah,
with Thanos, and then it's like pow pow pow.
Iron Man starts fighting Thanos, and he just
Swoop.
jumps onto him, and then Thanos tries to snap. But when
But like he's like.
But
Thanos
when
Thanos
Iron
thinks
Man was on top of Thanos, he took all of the stones out of him and put him onto his suit, and so
Onto his gauntlet.
onto his gauntlet.
and he snapped.
But then Iron Man was like, "I'm
Iron
Iron
Man.
Man," and then he
Iron Grip.
snapped.
And then all the bad guys died.
And then all of the bad guys died, but also Iron Man
Yeah,
died.
and Peter Parker was just like, "We won, Mr. Stark."
We won! We won! We won!
Sir, get up, Mr.
Get up.
Stark.
And then they have a funeral, which is sad.
Yeah,
and I
I
cried during.
I cried during
I
Iron
cried.
Weak! You both cried.
Well, yeah, I did.
Mhm.
Iron Man's cool though.
Hey,
I wish.
you don't have feelings.
I
Yeah.
don't.
So then after the funeral, then Cap and
They need to return all the stuff.
wait, Cap and Falcon and Bucky are all together, and Professor Hulk. And then so they're sending they're in the woods for some reason, and they're
No,
on
they're
the
like in Tony Stark's backyard.
Yeah, they're in Tony
Something,
Stark's
yeah.
backyard.
And then so Cap went to go back in time to replace Art of the Stones.
And he does.
And he does, but since it's only 5 seconds, then he marries Peggy,
he
and then
gets a life.
And and then for a long time, and then he
lives
comes
with
back,
Peggy.
and then he comes back, and he gets all old and stuff. And then
hi, kid.
And he gives the
shield to Falcon.
Yeah,
No.
which I thought was really cool.
Yeah.
And then at the very
Oh
end,
wait, we forgot something. Also, Pepper Potts becomes Rescue
oh yeah, Rescue is
Her
her
Iron-
version of
yeah.
Iron Man,
or Iron Woman.
or yeah, whatever.
Are you being
She's blue.
sexist?
She's blue.
I like her suit. It's
I
more
do like
it's
her suit.
slick.
Iron Man's daughter was like, I like cheeseburgers.
Oh, and then Happy was like,
and Happy's like, your dad liked cheeseburgers.
mhm.
And then
I'm gonna give you as many cheeseburgers as you want.
and then Morgan's just like, okay.
And it also makes sense because he's chef.
Yeah, and then Falcon
ever seen
becomes
Chef?
this new
think
guy,
I've seen
Cap
Chef. It's
of
good.
America, and then
And then at the very end, you see an old-timey house, and then you see Peggy and Captain America just dancing.
Dancing boy.
and then it ends.
Yeah, and then it
And
ends.
no post-credit scene, but
Did
but,
you stay for the
but-
whole thing?
but you can hear Iron Man from Iron Man
Oh,
1
yeah.
dinging his thing,
Mm-hmm.
if you know what I mean.
I
Billie
do know what
Jean.
you mean, Coaches.
Ring it in.
And then the end.
Yeah, that was the end of the movie.
9.6 out of 10.
You raised it from last time. You said an 8.5.
9.5 out of 10.
What?
I just thought that.
9.5 out of 10.
But yeah,
is 10 for me.
so the good parts were
A lot
no,
of it.
okay. So the bad parts are like, if the bad parts are like 2 inches high, then the good
We
parts
said
are like
this in
9 million.
Yeah, we said this in the last episode.
Yeah, I was just
Episode
saying
0.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it was the last episode. So
Like,
the
the-
good parts of the movie
Like, totally overshadows
overshadows the
bad
things.
Yeah, like the bad parts are like an ant,
Thor.
but then the good parts are like an elephant.
Yeah,
Thor got better towards the end of the movie.
yeah, but he's still fat.
Oh wait,
which I
we skipped the
hated.
part. We skipped the part when Thor joins the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh yeah, we did skip that part. So Thor.
The Asgardians of the Galaxy.
I hate that part. That's so dumb. I hate when he says that. I hate Thor forever. He's the worst character now.
I hope he gets skinny.
Yeah, I hope he.
Nothing against fat people, but I
just think that Thor looks really dumb fat.
You can keep the long hair. The long hair is kind of cool.
The long hair is kind of cool.
but I don't like the dreadlocks.
I don't like.
Oh
it.
yeah, the dreadlocks.
I loved like original Thor, like OG Thor.
Yeah,
Yes.
With the long hair.
The hat was.
Oh yeah.
I liked the hat.
The hat was cool.
There's gonna be on Disney Plus. There's gonna be a Vision and Wanda show. There's gonna be a Loki show, and there's gonna be a Bucky and Falcon show. which
And the
is
Loki show is gonna be low-key good.
I'm gonna hurt you.
I want to die.
I want to punch you.
I'm excited for those.
Yeah, me too.
Chase with
So-
his best friend right now.
I'm with Shrek.
What do you guys want to talk about now, or you want to end it here?
I mean, we still got like a couple minutes.
Yeah.
The last episode was like 45 minutes long, and I was thinking, well, we could do more than this.
So guys,
Still on the topic of movies.
Club
you know-
Penguin the movie.
No.
What?
Oh, on the topic of movies, have you seen the new Sonic trailer?
Oh,
Yeah.
I want to die.
I
looks
loved it. It looks so good.
bad.
It looks so
Why-
good.
Why did they give him teeth?
I don't know. Why are his eyes not connected?
But
Why-
I think-
Detective Pikachu though.
Why is Jim Carrey?
It's
Dr.
out now.
Eggman?
Dude,
Detective Pikachu looks good,
yes, it looks
especially with
better
Ryan
than I would
Reynolds.
think.
It looks better. Like, okay, so like, video game movies haven't done that great in the past.
Yeah, I don't think there's any
Right now,
good video game
Detective
movies.
Pikachu has like a 71% on Rotten Tomatoes.
What does?
Detective Pikachu? It hasn't come out yet, but like
No,
right
it did.
now.
Didn't it come out today
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it came out today.
or yesterday?
When we're recording this, it just came out probably.
Yeah. So yeah, it looks good. I want to go see it. It looks good. You know, I want to see it.
It does look very good.
It looks pretty fire. I mean,
Stop it.
lightning bolt.
All right, buddy.
Okay, on the topic of movies,
Have you heard about the new Club Penguin?
that's
No.
not a thing.
No, Shrek 5 though. Shrek 5.
Shrek 5.
I want to see it.
Speaking of movies,
What is it gonna be about?
I don't know.
it's not going to be directed by DreamWorks though.
Why?
It's by that Minion brand.
Oh, Illumination.
Yeah.
Oh,
I hate them.
I do not like
it's bad. I'm
Illumination.
gonna cry, but
I'm really
I
gonna-
expected
This boy is gonna be real sad.
Yeah, I have a Shrek stuffed animal right here.
Yeah, we're
And a
putting it-
donkey. Going to
That's
Shrek
okay.
in cosplay. Don't know about you guys, but
I might. You should be Lord Farquaad because you're short.
Short, yeah, you're a short
yeah,
boy.
but I need a short.
Hey, do you still have that like Shrek prosthetic
Yeah, I
mask?
do. Because my brother was in.
So who's
the
gonna be
Shrek
Shrek?
play.
I was Daddy Shrek.
And then what are you gonna be?
I'm gonna be
Donkey?
Daddy Shrek.
No, you'd be donkey.
Yeah, I'm gonna be
because-
Donkey.
And
you're
then
gonna
I'll
be
be
Farquaad.
Farquaad probably.
You're gonna be
Fuck quad.
fuckwad. That's actually like what it's.
That's what it's supposed to be because Shrek is just a diss track on Disney.
Disney.
On the topic of
Good
movies, when we talked about Endgame and we were talking about Happy Hogan, my favorite character. Not my favorite character. He's cool though.
Oh,
He's also the main character in Chef, which is also a very good movie. Have you seen Chef?
I have not seen Chef.
Is it like a cooking show?
It's not a cooking show. It's a very good movie.
Is it in the MCU?
Yes, it is. How'd you know?
Whoa.
It's not in there.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
did you hear on the topic of Marvel? Don Cheadle, the person who plays War Machine,
Yeah,
wants Deadpool to be part of the Avengers.
that would be very
But that's
cool.
not going to happen because Disney already announced that they're not going to have any rated R movies. They would just have Deadpool be like, "What the heck, guys?" Which I
No.
don't
Well, Deadpool's owned by Fox.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but,
but they
Disney
bought
bought Fox recently.
Right. So like, it's always gonna be like
Oh.
Once Upon a Deadpool, which
Speaking on the topic of movies, Spider-Man Homecoming, though.
Spider-Man Home.
no,
No, it's
Far
not.
From Home.
Far From Home.
I get them mixed
Why
up.
are the names so similar?
That's like
Why did you?
That's like
throw that?
Avengers
Because I'm
Age
mad
of
at Benny.
Ultron and Avengers Age of Voltron. My favorite
Voltron.
movie. My favorite movie.
Your favorite movie is Avengers Age of Voltron.
Yeah. On the topic of movies.
Should we end it here?
No, we got more time.
On the topic of movies, though, the
Yeah.
Bagel Cheez Boys are making a new movie.
Wait, what?
No, we're not.
Yeah, we're
Stop
making a whole movie.
spreading rumors.
Stop telling lies to the viewers, Betty. You're gonna get
listeners. It's a podcast. No one views a podcast.
to the listener, Betty. You're gonna get us fired.
You're gonna get us fired from our totally real manager.
We're totally real manager.
Shrek is our manager.
Now we're never
Shrek, don't fire me.
Now we're never
fired.
gonna be signed to the MCU.
Oh no.
That'd
be cool.
That'd be cool. Except for you have to
Bagel
be on
Cheez
the
Boys official
Superhero. Become
I call being Bagel Man.
No, that's cheating.
No, I'm Bagel Boy.
Yeah, you're the Bagel Cheese Boy. I'm the Bagel Cheese Man.
I'm the cheese man.
Yeah, you're just
No,
the Bagel
you're the-
Man.
you're
You're
just-
you're
no,
Bagel
I'm the
Man.
Bagel
I'm Bagel Cheese Man. You're Bagel Cheese Boy.
No, Julian's the guy that wants the bagels.
No. So that
We-
means
no.
so that makes me bagel man.
No,
You're bagel cheese man.
No, Julian doesn't have superpowers. He
What?
just wants the bagels. We just have to feed him the bagels.
No, this is dumb.
No,
Not-
the only way he gets powers is from the bagels.
Yeah, that's all of us. Our weakness is donuts.
Donuts suck wiener. On the topic of food, have you seen Chef?
No.
Take
On
on
the
this
topic
question. We
so
haven't
good.
seen
Hey,
it.
but on the topic of movies, though, my superpowers of Bagel Cheese Boy, I can shoot bagels out my butthole. Can you do
That's
that?
not. Good.
That's not a good
That's-
superpower.
I'm also kind of disappointed that Ant-Man didn't crawl up Thanos' butthole.
That would have, if they had done that, I think that would have been the best prank of all time.
Wouldn't be like, but
But
like,
did you see the game theory? How it's not possible
What? Why wouldn't it be
because
possible?
its colon is like strong enough to
what?
and you would suffocate.
Wait,
No,
how,
it's
how
not.
does MatPat know about this? Like this, the strength of Thanos' colon.
I don't know.
Game theory, more like gay theory up top.
What about me?
No.
You mentioned game theory, so no.
No.
But on the topic of movies, though,
Yeah, on the topic of movies.
Movies.
what about like the new Black Widow movie coming out?
Is that gonna be
gonna be a
real?
real-
Is that
yeah,
a real
thing?
thing?
Yes.
I'll probably see it no matter
Might
what.
probably
Yeah.
be like a prequel, like her origin
Yeah,
story.
definitely.
I just want to
Because she
see Doctor Strange 2.
It's gonna be. I forgot.
It's
the
gonna
name.
be so good.
And then Guardians of the Galaxy
No,
3.
stop calling it that.
Asgardian. It's not.
That's Guardians.
But
It
it's
just
gonna-
sounds like you're saying
But it's gonna be-
dumb.
But it's gonna be weird because it's not gonna have Gamora.
No, the thing is, with 3, they're probably gonna be searching for Gamora.
No, I think that
But
in
Gamora's
3
dead.
No,
I
she's
think
not.
Since
No,
wait,
shush,
I know,
shush.
I know it.
Shush, Benny, shush.
I'm just gonna say one sentence.
Yeah.
So since Gamora is dead,
That's a sentence.
Star-Lord-
Nope, that's a sentence.
Since now that Star-Lord is not dating anyone, he's just gonna be gay with Thor.
What?
Right?
No.
Yes, exactly.
What?
I hope that
No.
happens.
What happened with the Soul Stone? So, since they went back in time before Gamora was sacrificed, since they went back in time before Gamora was sacrificed, she's still alive. She's just
out there
somewhere,
somewhere.
but we don't really know where she is, and we also
Yes.
don't know where,
They
like,
can
if
also
she
go back to
knows.
Infinity War when she was alive and the good one.
I'm not sure if it's that one.
Speaking of the good one, have you guys seen The Good Place?
No.
No.
That sounds like a really bad show. I've seen commercials for it, and it looks like a TV show that is made on a
Speaking
$2
of the
budget.
topic of TV shows, Stranger Things season 3.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
You get out.
Get out of the closet. Leave now. Don't though. Close the door.
Julian left.
Yeah.
No, he left. Go away. You left.
I'm still here.
No, you're
No,
not.
that's his soul.
Yeah.
I have a soul stone in my closet.
Okay.
In your pee-pee hole.
Okay. So,
What?
Well,
I'm gonna do. I
right.
think we're done with it. Should we be done with
Let
this
me do my
episode?
outro.
No.
Okay? My famous outro.
No, my famous outro.
okay.
My famous outro.
Goodbye, everybody.
See you next time.
Goodbye. See you on the next episode.
We love
Like
you.
you.
Subscribe and put that post notification bell.
Hit all those buttons,
We-
except for the dislike and unsubscribe button.
We
Okay, bye.
We love you.